And quick I was, wasn't I? So, let's resume where we last left off, I guess. So, this is gonna be the last part of this, since pretty much the game content ends with this era. Well, no, it doesn't end with this era. Let's be honest. It goes past this era, and there is still iron to consider, and mechanization and stuff like that. But here's the thing: once you find tin and copper, then the next step is just getting enough materials to get it all to work. And of course finding the iron itself, which is hematite, which isn't that easy to find, arguably. So, with that being said, this will be the last episode of a vintage story thing in single player. As soon as the game loads. I think... did I need more charcoal? Yes, that was what I had been doing. I had put the charcoal in. Now... come on, game. I believe in you. There we go. Well, welcome back, Shane Knight. May you survive well and prosper. Thank you for saying that. Now, let's see. We have firewood, we have a stone path, we have 10 pieces of charcoal, and more was being made. Yes, so we are waiting on that charcoal. In the meantime, well, production over there is going at its own pace. And we have a stone path that we can set down if that is our wish. If we want to, of course. I mean, we could. There's nothing stopping us from doing something like this. Just making you know. A road that leads somewhere. So the stone path actually makes it faster to walk. If you have somewhere you... in this case, I'm just trying to make it... just don't make it easier for the wild animals to get somewhere, but... come on! Don't be like this. There we go. See? Make stuff faster. And once I'm here, I can just hop down. Alright. Maybe I should start closing this spot. As I wait for the inevitable. And if I should wait for it to close... let's see. So this is the crucible. We have the nuggets. This will create 900 units of tin. Which means that we will have enough for a shovel, a pickaxe, a long blade, and where's the axe? Have I no axe mold? Seriously. Have I the clay to do something about it? I do. I do find it strange how I don't have a mold for an axe, but I'll live with it because I guess it's kind of my fault there's none. Well, anyway. Yes, I have clay. Let's use the clay. And no. Make an axe. So, we already know the drill. Just fill in the voxels. No need to worry too much. I mean, I guess everybody else is busy playing Baldur's Gate, but I ain't gonna be playing a game that is in early access, and they have you pay it as if it was already a finished product. Like, that's just not how it works. For me, at least. There we go. Now cook this, because we'll need it soon. There you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as always, the torch to the right. And it's lit. And it's gonna cook. Excellent. Now, what else did we need? Well, let's think. So we do need a Halvan hammer if you want to go for mechanized smithing, which will be required for iron later on. That's arguably not questionable a prospecting pick if we actually want to find stuff. You have a pickaxe. And what will make the Halvan hammer? Well, again, the Halvan hammer can only be used in a mechanized situation. We're gonna need more flax to handle the sails for the windmill, but then strangely enough, and here we go. And where should I put you to cook? Oh, this one seems empty. This will do. 2, 3, 4. Torch and light. There we go. Nearly done. There you go. Giving you one extra boost. So you just probably didn't need the extra one, but you never know. There we go. So I do have extra, and I think I'll make wood from it, I guess. Copper hammer, scythe. I actually never made an axe that wasn't made with knapping, because, you know, I mean, churchstone I don't really need. But, if I remember correctly, yep, cobblestone. Never say no to cobblestone. It may save your life. No, not really, but we're gonna have a storm eventually. Well, we actually managed to avoid having one, but eventually. There we go. And the best solution is to close oneself in. This should arguably do the trick. There we go. Now let's remove a few more stairs. Nobody needs these stairs here. Good enough. And actually, if I remove... Yeah, I knew it was extra. Well, it's of course not arguably extra, but you know. There we go. And then we can use the cobblestone to create some makeshift, very makeshift cover to begin with. We are, of course, gonna need more cobblestone. That much is unquestionable, because we need to close it here, kind of. Should have enough wooden planks. Get the rest done, but over there is very dark. So, here's the thing. We're gonna make some torches. Now, arguably, torches will burn out if they're left. There we go. Give it your roll. And I'll put this here. Alright. This requires 300 units. So 300, 400, 500, 600. And we'll have 300 left, which we can just throw into an ingot and be done with it. Excellent. Some areas are way more defensible now than before. Now, let's get some extra cobblestone, I guess. Yeah, I guess. So, and once I'm here, I guess the main door would be here. Yes. So we'll do it like this. And this will be the other entrance. Now, to reach the walls, I'll use the stairs. This does leave a bit outside, though. Alright. And this way, we have access to the walls. Which arguably don't really need much of a mighty access, since, you know... There we go. Should probably place something over here that goes all the way up to there. So... There we go. Oh, we still have space in case we get more seeds. Good. Now the flax is still growing. Needs to be fully matured. And see, we're leaving this stuff in fallow situation, so it just finishes growing properly. The onions are indeed mature, but if I were to gather those, I'd end up... Is this even needed anymore? I mean... I'd argue it isn't, but what do I know? So... Yeah, that's still smoking, so nope. Alright, so... Please go with the other stairs. We have made the torches. Now, what do we do with the torches? We place them. So they give us light. So they keep away the dark. There we go. Nice and comfy. And well, just because it's easier than to... It's gonna look more beautiful at night, of course, I guess. Anyway, that thing over there seems interesting. While we wait for the charcoal to be finished, I say, why not explore a bit? But never explore on an empty stomach. And never explore with a... Oh well. I am heading out, but... And I'm gonna use the patented road for a bit. Off we go. While we wait for the charcoal to be done. La 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 la. I mean, you can do a lot of useful, nice, fun stuff, but for the casual gamer, once you hit tin, then getting iron means finding it. And differently from tin, you can't cheat or, you know, make it very abundant, so makes it harder to show. Rushing through the tide, wondering what's there. Gonna go find out, and then we'll find what's worth it as. Oh, there are chickens over there, and copper here. Now, animal farming isn't actually that difficult. Once you pretty much you just dig big holes, you let the animals fall in, and then you do your best to keep them inside and feed them. That's animal farming in a nutshell. Just make a hole. Well, this was just a hole. That's a wolf. Wolves are bad business. They're bad civilization. Always say no to wolves. And well, I mean, I do have the time. The chickens are over there. So, first of all, the chickens are there. Now, you can push them in a direction. But normally, the easy way to do this is just dig a deep hole. Very deep. And do not put... you need ladders. You cannot put a stairs, because if you can jump on top of it, then so can the animal. So you don't want that. Alright, so we have our hole. The chickens are there. Now you will witness how difficult it is to herd chickens in a hole, which is even nearby. Like, the chickens are there, the hole is there. Come on, chickens. Time to get captured. Banzai! Banzai! You're moving? Yeah, go in the hole, chickens. The hole! The hole! One is in, two are in, and the third is gone. Well, now that they're inside, we are leaving them there. Did one manage to escape, or they both just... Yeah, no, they're in. Alright, so you leave them there, okay? But you build some manner of... Wait, is he coming back? Just let me scoot around and maybe I can get the third one in. Because if you leave them there like this, wild animals, enemy wild animals, there it is, well, who cares, will be attracted to them. So you kind of need to lock them in. You need to be like, well, now I have them, I'll get some extra dirt. Now, animals don't die of starvation if they aren't fed. so don't worry. However, they can be fed if you want them to multiply. So, and remember, enemy animals can jump up to 2 squares, so keep that in mind. And make this a wall 2 tiles tall. Because otherwise it's on you. So... yeah, we're gonna be shrieking for a while, but... once you've done this, they should relatively be safe inside from all manners of animals and whatnot. Now... and let's get just 1, 2, 3 more. Just to finish this off. Alright. Now, they're locked in here, and we're gonna leave them here for now. So we're going back, because it's getting late. And... now, you can kind of do this with all animals, rabbits and whatnot. However, if you want them to grow to used to you, generations, you're gonna need to get them frisky, air quotes. I'm gonna get you berries. And so, to get them frisky, you're gonna need to feed them. But you have to feed them through their item, which is the throw, which can be built with wooden planks. So you can capture them when you start out, but you cannot breed them until you reach the age of copper, where you can make the sow, at which point you can. Simple as that. So charcoal, still burning. We're gonna leave him to burn. Alright. So clay pot is empty. Well, this is fresh for 21 days. We're both fresh for 21 days. I'll put the clay pot back there. So, what was I saying? What was I looking for? Ah, yes, planks. I only have 6. I think I need a couple more. So, making the trough for the animal. Let's see. This is a small trough. Small animals with grain, 1 per portion. Or, I think the big one is like this, for feeding large animals with grain. So the large trough is meant for pigs and sheep and whatnot. Small animals, the small trough. And there we go. So 1 and 2. Now, grain. They need grain. They don't want anything other than grain. And you're gonna have to feed them grain if you want them to breed. Which is why you shouldn't always use this, since, you know, this lasts for years. Yeah, we have food for centuries in here. Like, when winter comes, we should be fine. Yeah, this needs to be put outside so it can be properly used. Maybe I'd need more clay pots. Arguably, but... so, what time does it say it is? 20 minutes. So I could turn in for the night. This I can put down in the cellar. There we go. Well. 21.7 days. So, time to sleep, and hopefully nothing will happen. 7 hours go by. And hopefully the charcoal will be done. It's 4:30 in the morning. Shift to stand up. Let's finish eating this. Let's go down, because the one down here actually finishes first. Good. Now we're out to check on the charcoal. And did I get the grain? No, I didn't. Why didn't I? Because I'm stupid. So we'll get 2 handfuls of grain, like of rye. 1, 2. But because you never know with this game, we'll also get of flax. There we go. Can I not just add them together? Yeah, that was my idea. So now we step out. Nobody is invading us. No, good. Well, we can head on over to our animal farm. And if everything was done correctly, we should not be running into problems. And while I'm at it, I'll make a freaking door, because doors are easier to handle than dig up, dig down. Now, the chickens should still be there. The rabbit I've seen running off. Can I actually guide it into where I want? No, there's no way it can go in. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Again, more animals do tend to spawn around it. And again, depending on how you manage it, you can make a larger hole and get a lot of animals inside. But you have to be careful, because, you know, predators are attracted to wild animals. So, let's put the door here, so we don't make a mistake. Let's, voila. Now, the throw. So we're gonna keep running. That's unavoidable. No, there we go. No. There we go. You can put 2 portions, even more if you want. You kind of cannot mix them, so it's 1 and 1. And then you leave, because these guys, well, they don't really like you yet. And so you leave. Now, they will eventually drop eggs every now and then. There we go. Out and about. And we can lock the door like this. Just, this is unnecessary, but you never know. And that's it. Then, if we manage to get high enough, well, they'll eventually eat the grain. When they stop being scared, of course. So we just leave for now. This guy, yeah, no, still scared. So we leave them. We head on back. And we go check on the charcoal. Ah, that was a close call. So again, the music is very nice. Things are very nice. Same time, when you're alone, exploring all around takes its own toll and time to get everything you might need, and sometimes you just don't, because it's so far away and you don't make the distance. And here it's done. No more smoke. We can get it out. Good. Nice, we've got a lot of charcoal. Alright. Now we can proceed and make tin. Always lock the doors behind you. If you do not, you're in for a funny surprise. So, let's get started with firewood to light it up and heat the thing. I'll go get some peat, since I apparently finished it all. And meanwhile, it will just heat up. I even know where to go get it. I literally was in front of it. I just didn't think. Because thinking is difficult, people. Not thinking, that's way easier. Just doing stuff without thinking. That's where it's at. You don't think and life is easier. You think and suddenly everything takes a bad turn. I still have a charcoal. Yeah. I have 36 pieces pretty much, so it should be more than enough. So I know the peat is over there. I'll get a bunch. Oh, yeah. And here it starts. I mean, I have a copper shovel. I can keep doing this. Ooh. I do wonder if peat actually burns in real life at the same heat and with the same ease. Because if it does, well, that's lovely. Alright, we got quite a lot of it. Yeah, that chicken there is never going to join his friends. It's gonna stay there. Now, nothing actually stops you from feeding wild chickens. If you know they're gonna stay there, just... You can leave the throw out and they'll eat from it. But then you won't have a place where you can go to gather the eggs, because they'll move around. And if a wild animal like a wolf or a fox finds them, well, it's gonna eat them all. Because I don't think the wild animals, the carnivorous one, have a hunger meter. They just hunt until they kill them all, so... Do with that what you will. Do what you say. Oh, you're gonna fall down there again. And there the luscious fields are growing. More luxurious than ever. So, let's get the peat going. And then let's place it somewhere. I can stack it. So, yeah. So it's Control Shift to add more. And no, well. There we go. So, it's heating up. The maximum temperature is 900. We're nearly there. And once we are, we can move on to create our 900 units of tin. But it does have to reach 900. And we might need all the charcoal, since we're making a lot of it. The moment it hits 900, which I guess is with this one. There we go. Since charcoal is indeed precious, we're gonna hope and watch. And wait for it to reach the temperature required. And in the meantime, we'll open this and we'll have a look. So, let's say we want an iron bloom. We must find nuggets of limonite, magnetite, or hematite. To find those... Oh, an iron lets you lock doors and chests. An anvil, yes. The Halven hammer will require boards. That's gonna be fun to find. And look at this burn. Yes. You probably won't be needing all of that charcoal to do so. But anyway. There we go. Now. Why do I have so much soil? Who cares? So. We have some brown coal, which is dug from the very depths of a place. But we do need tin. Because without a tin pickaxe, we cannot break and get iron. That's why. Or quartz, for what it matters. We should start making bricks, though. Because I know bricks are gonna end up being important. Unless I already did make the bricks and I forgot them somewhere. Could also be. I vaguely remember making bricks, though. Maybe here? No. Well, I mean, making bricks isn't that difficult. There you go. I think we need like 12. Perfect. We have 13. But they're raw. We have to cook them. This is raw. It needs to be cooked. At 850 temperature. And that's why we got the peat, I guess. And we're gonna need a lot of it. Let's start with 20. If we need more, we'll see. As for this, not nearly done. Nearly, but not yet. Still burning, still rising. Not enough. I mean, here's the thing. Temperature is a thing, but not a very important one. Like, outside it's 20. Here in this sealed environment, no way of knowing. Oh, things outside are going. We are in June, so it's gonna take a while. Dun 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 dun. Oh well. Should probably fill the second bowl too with a... Yep. Oh, Dun 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 dum 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 dum. So yeah, it will be over with this one. I don't need to waste more charcoal than this. There we go. Now it's time. The pickaxe first. Shovel later. The axe. The Helvenhammer. And well, at this point let's also make a shovel. And then, well, fill the ingots. Alright. And now it's empty. Good. I'll just leave it here, though there's no need for it. Now we just wait for this to cool. This will take a lot. And we have reached the teenage. And not the teen of teenager, but the tin of tin bronze. Da-dum, da-da-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-dum, dum, da-da-da-da-dum. The fields are growing. No, 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 no. Let's go check on the other fields. Maybe they're properly mature now. I can get all of it. So these ones, they are growing. This one, they look ripe. Growing still. These are grown, but I need to consider the moisture though, because down below it's always moist, but up here, nope. Yeah, I need to gather them. But only once the moisture is actually properly finished. So for now, I'll leave them there. Dum 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 dum. But I could get a bucket to help out. But again, I think it's funny how the moisture does get down, and then once it does, you need to water them, even if they're surrounded by water. So maybe we do need a bucket. I just don't want to make one, because come on, why would I want to make a bucket? Well, there we go. Now we can go break the laws of physics. If you ain't breaking the laws of physics, are you even living? What are you even living for if you don't break the laws of physics every now and then? So let's see. Does sound like us. I mean, in the most perfect of worlds. And see, the moment you make a mistake, you don't take it back. Because this thing, it doesn't... Like, it generates water forever, so you cannot take it back. You made a mistake, well, tough shit. Sucks to be you. This is reality now, live with it. And, well... Interestingly, they're underwater and there's no moisture whatsoever. Well, that's fine. Anyway, if you want to clear your mistake... There you go. You need to erase the block from existence. But you can guess how funny that is. Also, yeah, I have no intention of making a watering can. It's annoying. I mean... But at this point, I guess I should. I'll wait until it's all grown. Same here. So we have reached the teenage, which means we can go hunting for iron now. Because you cannot break iron without tin. Problem is finding it. Now, we could dig straight down. Nothing there to stop us. There you go. I'll just fill the third one up with water then. 20. 30. 40. 50. There we go. And then I'll leave the bucket. Yeah. Good. Now, the water serves for tanning, which we can demonstrate, arguably. Can we? Well, that's still cooling down. I mean, all I need to demonstrate that is an axe, so it's arguably not that difficult to demonstrate. Now I do have extra space in my inventory, which is very nice. Again, we are waiting on the flags for the sails. 4.1, yeah, doesn't matter. Oh, well. Just waiting. Again, the wind, the breeze, the everything, very nice. Not saying it isn't, but should probably put more space between me and the mountainside, arguably. Probably able to clear the jump. I'm going to make it easy for them. It's a bit of a makeshift thing, but so long as it does hold. Again, it just has to be taller than the enemy wants it to be. Also, I am thankfully getting a new shovel. There we go. Just clearing this up while waiting. Like, this is very much also a waiting game sometimes. You just have to wait for things to finish cooking, for things to finish being prepared, for things to finish being right, left, and whatnot. Thankfully, you can get 64 of dirt. Oh. There you go. Nobody's gonna notice. Alright. Oh, come on, I just fell. Now, see? If I can make it back inside, then the wall isn't tall enough. I'll start by doing this corner, because it's the... Alright. This should make it more difficult to get in. Again, the main problem is when they jump. So... We could still make it across here, I guess. But it is way safer now. The Great Wall of Dirt has been built. I am going to be needing a watering can eventually. The only thing that works. Alright, it's done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the ingots. Well, the ingots I don't actually need to carry around, so I'm gonna leave them here. The rest instead. Well, tin bronze shovel. And if you have an hammer, need something else. Tin bronze axe. The pickaxe. There we go. I mean, I should probably leave the items behind actually. So 1, 2. And we have a hammerhead needs boards. 1, and then it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. Have a hammer. Well, can't place it there. Nope. Gonna have to leave it in a chest. There you go. So, we got ourselves tin shovels, tin bronze, and a tin pickaxe. Andesite hoe can stay here. And the tin bronze pickaxe. Alright. So, can technically head off to the unknown, since it doesn't really matter where we go, as long as wherever we do go, we find a nice, gentle way into the not that one. That one stinks. That one's evil. But you know, a nice, gentle way into the underground. We'll go over there. Because that biome seems rocky and mountainous and just yells to me that we'll find iron there. Even if it's not true. It's probably not going to be true. Again, if you do find yourself with such a lucky spawn that has everything close to you, don't move. Like, there's a reason it's a lucky spawn. Don't move. There we go. Yeah, that place is probably packed with stuff. Alright, let's see. I actually haven't been looking at what the traders had to offer for a while. Hey there. Axe? What do you have? So, I can sell you rice bread or bowls of honey. And you'll give me... Yeah, I mean, it's very nice, Axe, but no. Have a nice one, Axe. There we go. Cranberries I love. That looks like a nice place to settle in. Well, to go inside. Again, we are going in a cave, so... Going in the middle of it. Wow, will you look at that? Some of you were trapped in here, weren't you? Ah, that's an exit. Ah, yes, I do remember digging here. And that was it, wasn't it? Yeah, there was nothing deeper than that. Well... Guess we do have to check deeper. Somewhere, at least. Well, this leads nowhere. And... Did I just come for no? I mean... Ah, now this is nicer. So... I'll put a torch here. Just so I can find the way back. When I inevitably get lost. Hello, Cavern. Alright, you have nothing for me on this side. You lied to me, Cavern. I shall proceed down another path. One perhaps more filled with hope. No, this one leads directly outside. So that one then. Does this lead somewhere? No, it does not. Well. Ah, there is an enemy. I saw you. And where did you think you're going? Well, anyway. And this is why, rather than dig blindly, you usually bring along a prospecting pick. Did I bring along a prospecting pick, children? No, I did not. Why didn't you, Shade? If it's so important, because I'm a stupid person. Duh. Like, why are you even wondering? Why I didn't bring a pick along? Prospecting one at least. Dead animals, huh? Yeah, the fall must have killed them and they just stayed down here to rot. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Ah? Saltpeter? Good. Can I actually break this only with my bare feet? So, saltpeter is very good. You can use this to make bombs. Or a fertile garden. But normally it's bombs. But it's good. Alright. We're deep enough. I guess this is a hint, maybe. And we'll just dig. Now, normally this is a very poor choice. Hey there, Catbug. This is a very poor choice on my end, but whatever. At this point, I'll just take whatever I can get. So... I mean, the thing is, at least the enemy moans when it comes close, so... All I have to do is just... Wait, are these specs or blue? Ah, no. And yeah, I was thinking there was like... something strange in the rock when the rock is pale blue, but... apparently nothing peculiar in it. Never dig straight down, children. Never, ever dig straight down. It's not conducive to a happy ending, but again... 13 bronze at least has durability on its side. And sometimes you do need to dig down. Coming back up is gonna be another fun story, but at least just keep digging downwards. Straight down. Eventually, we should hit a new level. Because there's like, the ground is divided into levels and you have to dig way deep in order to get to a new one. Which actually has something useful. Or we might just break into a cave or something, and that too would be interesting, but you never know. You normally don't dig straight down, but... Nothing there. Nothing there. And nothing there. And nothing there. We dig deeper then, children. Oh. Eventually we're gonna hit a level with something interesting in it. I mean, we're already at the bottom of a cave. I do wonder if bedrock exists or not, but... guess we'll find out. And down we go. Well, at least if there are enemies, they're not going to be jumping directly against my head, because... I'll have to do a lot of... And I do have ingots back at the base, so even if I do break this pick with absolutely nothing, I can make more. Oh, come on, game, throw me a bone. I mean, I could make glass. The tin is useful to break quartz, and I do know some quartz deposits, but I wanted to find iron. Like, here's another thing about this game. I argue, well, I would like to argue that the deeper you go, the easier it should be to find minerals. Now, the game instead has a different approach. The moment you do find a vein of ore, you're set for life. But you do need to find it. That's the point. Like, the game is more about exploring and finding the ore than it actually is about digging it out. Because once you find a vein, you're set. You don't really have to worry about it. But you need to find it. And prospecting picks normally do the job. I'm just too stupid to remember to bring one along. Well, that's on me. And well, we're going pretty deep. Thing is, I don't even know the Zeta level we're at, because it's not specified. Just, hey, you're here. Nope. I do have food, so I'll last a while. But see, the deeper you dig, the more this goes to the left. Because we're getting very deep into the earth, and that means it's unstable. Eventually, we'll end up in hell. Literally. And once we're in hell, well... we'll take damage and then we'll die. Kind of funny how fast it's going now. It's basically... yeah. Problem with doing mining again is that the deeper you go, the worse it is. Ah, now we've reached another different layer. Phyllite. Good. Now, I don't know what's hidden in this layer, but it is a new layer. In interface settings. So... thank you for the tip. Show coordinate. Ah. Minus... well. I'm at level 8, I guess. Yep. I guess the bottom is what, 0? Then we actually start getting downwards. I mean, if 0 is the bottom, we're pretty much there. Yeah, requires to tier 2. Yeah, we're at the bottom, and we found absolutely nothing. Good to know. Ah, see? That's why you don't dig straight down, children. Because then you have to make your way back up. And the way back up isn't fun. Or easy. Or something you can actually do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die in here. Oh, that's fine. I mean... Well, when we tell you to go to hell and back, I've just managed that, see? Wasn't that difficult? Just have to dig straight down. Now, how long it takes to dig back up? Now, that's a question for the ages, but... we're digging. We can make it. Somehow. Maybe. I'm actually digging up. I mean, I finished digging down because I reached the mantle. Now I'm just aiming upwards. Because I'm done. I've reached the mantle at the bottom. There's nothing left down there, so... I'm trying to go back up, but... the pig will break before I manage that, I'm pretty sure. And I don't have a spare pick, so I'll die in here. Ah, the wonders of not having thought things through. Sometimes they just stick to you, and you're like, fuck my life. Why? I mean, unless I somehow manage to reach dirt in like... probably, because I'm heading up and I am aiming up. Like... relatively sure I am aiming up. Probably when you're stuck like in the... I mean, I'll die from lack of sanity. Since I'm still down. Way down and... well, I managed to get back up 50 Zeta levels. I guess there's still like 5,000 to go. So... I do wonder. Yeah, I'm still too far. Oof. Yeah, and I'm taking damage. Yeah, I get it. I'm taking damage. And I'm burning alive. This is not a nice thing. But it is what it is. Yeah, I guess we're stepping into hell. Well, this is one thing so when your sanity meters reaches 0, you end up in hell. Kind of. Hell isn't a fun place. It's a place, admittedly. Not a fun one. And I think we're about to see it. And we do keep losing health. Not much, the sound is a bit annoying, but... Nearly there, 4%. Well... Nearly, 2%. And now we keep taking constant damage, so us would be dead. 1%. And we should be in hell now. I guess we are in hell, but we're in such a horrible place in hell that there's nothing around to worry us. And then we can just keep digging. Yeah, bring you to all the fun places. So anyway, if you end up with a low sanity meter, you just dig yourself underground and you just have to wait until eventually you die, because otherwise there's very little else that will actually hurt you. Yeah, nothing spawns in here. And also, yeah, the vision kind of blurs when you're in hell, I guess. And well, just gonna wait. I mean, if it's not hunger that's gonna get to me, it's gonna be... I mean, I do wonder. Yeah, no, there's no point kill command, I guess. Alright, that's broken. I now have no... Wait, is there no kill command, actually? Dot kill. Ah. Help. So... Let's see. Do we have a kill command? Fountain, free move. Clients, command kill wasn't found, so... I mean, suicide? Maybe. Will it be under the yes? No clip! Well... No clip is useful by itself, I guess. Ah, but it actually doesn't do what I thought it did. Because I was already thinking, oh well. Might get me up. Set the screen size, reload screen, reloads, reconnects. Map. Is there truly no, like, dot suicide? Nope. Auto kill? Nope. Gonna go for the slow death then. Seriously, a slash kill command? Ah, so it was slash kill. There we go. Wasn't that difficult. And of course now we are properly in hell as we wait for our sanity meter to reload. Once it does reload enough, we'll be back in the normal world. Gonna go above 10. In the meantime, things may spawn. But you see, the more time passes, the easier it... and the more defined the world becomes. Until, once you reach above 10%, everything neatly settles down. And soon you're at 13%. The world starts making sense, and around you... Yeah, I did it on purpose. I toggled the option in creating the world where I kept my stuff when I died, because I just wanted not only to get the hang of a game, but to show the game, and if you lose everything, well, then you don't get to show the game. Let me just dump useless rocks. So, digging blindly yields no results. Who would have thought? Let's try not to dig blindly. Let's go get a prospecting pick. And another tin pick. We'll need both. So. Meanwhile, it's slowly regenerating the... And the music is slowly changing. So I guess the flax over there has finally grown. Which is good. But one thing at a time. So. That stuff here is growing. So we do have 3 tin ingots. Which I did leave just for the occasion. So the charcoal is here. I don't think I need more than 1. So, we're gonna make a copper prospecting pick and another tin one. So, there we go. Go. Alright. So, we're gonna heat the tin up. I do wonder if I can do mix. But, yeah, no. You cannot mix the things. It's either the tin first and then the copper or vice versa. Now, where's the hammer? Here's the hammer. Now, we just wait for this to heat up. Meanwhile, the sanity meter is going back. Which is good. Now I'll go refill the bowl. So it's heating up. Heat up, my darling. Just waiting for it. So we'll make another pickaxe out of this one. And then we'll see. So, pickaxe. There we go. Now, as I've previously shown, be careful not to lose too many of these squares, or you're gonna need to apply another block, and sometimes it just doesn't cooperate. Alright, and now we have to remove the bits and pieces we don't need. Which makes... There we go. And now you take the pick of a piece of it and you dump it in water. So it gets cooler. Then you get it back. You place it on a stick and you have a new tin bronze pickaxe. Now we're gonna do the same for the copper piece, because at this point I'm gonna get a prospecting pick. No, we're gonna... There we go. Now. There we go. Now, prospecting picks aren't really like finders of eternity and you just drive them and... What a prospecting pick does is you pick an area, you dig 3 blocks, separated by at least 3 blocks. So in this triangle of 3, you know a percentage of stuff which may or may not be present. What we are looking for, once we have a prospecting peak, well, not this, iron ingot, nice meeting, no. There it is, we are looking for limonite, magnetite or hematite. We find any of those 3 in percentages through the prospecting pick, we know where to dig. Something I should have done in the beginning, but hey, I was like, who needs it, right? So, now we make the prospecting pick. And then we hammer it. The thing I'm a bit annoyed about is that you cannot save the voxels of copper for later use. Like, one might argue that all of this copper could be reutilized. All of these voxels which are useless. So just like, you know, shave them off, call it copper shaving, and just put it somewhere else, and then you can melt it again. There we go. Now we take the extremely hot piece, we throw it in the water, we let it cool down. And then we recover it. It's still too hot. There it goes. Alright. We attach this to a stick too, as everything else. And now we are ready to go do some digging. Some proper one at least. It is 9 in the morning. So, prospecting pick. It does break rocks like a normal pick. Actually, while I'm still close by, let me get the other one also. The other normal copper pick, since at the end of the day, I'm still gonna be breaking normal stones and there's no point in ruining the tin one until I do find what I'm looking for. So, first off, we head for the biome with rocks. And prospecting pick in hand, because we are gonna need it. Now you can see the symbol up above, kind of telling you, yep, we're gonna go dig. A very nice symbol. Now what do we do with it? Well, we cry tears of shame, of course. Or, so we find one spot, like let's say here, and we break it. Now it says, okay, need 2 more samples. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Arguably, to be safe, you just break there. If you made it right, says okay, it needs one more sample. So 1 is there, 1 is there. Sneeze incoming. And we take the third one from here. Third dimension. Okay, needs one more sample, so I made a mistake somewhere. Well, not a big problem. I'll just take it from here. Alright. There is 0 traces of ore and just minuscule amounts of the following things. Emerald, galena, rhodochrosite, halite. So, nothing. We move on. I mean, halite is a very useful sand thing, but I guess it's pretty deep underground. So, we move to somewhere else. For example, we go there, where we were beforehand. Or even here, arguably. Yeah, let's go here. So, this is a big nice spot. 1 dig here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now 1 is over there, 1 is here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have found some very poor native copper. So 1, 2, 3. If we dig in here, we'll find copper. Which is not what we were looking for. But anyway, let's do 1. Then instead of doing a minuscule one, 2. And for the third one, we'll go all the way here. 3. Yeah, see, so there's copper down below here, but we're not looking for copper, we're looking for iron. So we're gonna move another way. We're gonna go here. And we're gonna try over there. So, there's no one here. 1. 2 more samples. We'll get 1 here. 1 more sample. So 1 is there, 1 is there, and the last one will be here. Copper. We can leave. And basically this is the way it works. There's copper over there. Is there an enemy here somewhere? No, there isn't. Well, we are here. We dig 1. We dig 2. 1, 2, 3, and we dig 4. Yeah, no, it wasn't far enough. Alright, native copper and rhodochrosite, but no other ore. So we leave. There is nothing here of value. I mean, this avoids us having to dig like madmen. At the same time, it doesn't make it easier to find what we're looking for. So, like 1, 2 more samples, 2, and the third one is over here. Native copper, useless. We move on. One, 2. Copper, useless. So here was where we last found some stuff. And is that a torch? That's where we began our digging. Our mad digging that resulted in our deaths. Well, even if there is iron there, I don't want to go back in there. I'm like, nah, no way. Been there, done that. So this is native copper, means there's copper down below, but I don't care about that anymore. What do we have here? Ah, it's another... Is it though? No, this is a different place. Aha! Tin! Very nice. We don't need it, but very nice. So, 1, 2, 3. Aha, minuscule amount of hematite and an enemy. Nope, nope. No, no, die. I don't want you groaning down my neck every 5 seconds, you. Good boy, and stay dead. And without a knife. I actually didn't bring it with me. I'm stupid, I left it behind. So, there's minuscule amounts of hematite. We're getting closer, arguably. Could be. It's over here, for example. 1, 2, 3. Copper. No hematite. I mean, I could just dig out the tin from here, but... Let's see. 1, 2, and 3. Come on, give me some hematite. So, very poor native copper, but minuscule amounts of galena hematite are... Alright, so we are somewhat close, I guess? But we're not there. So, 1, 2, and 3. And there's another drifter over there. Very poor copper. Well, since you insist on coming here, I'll murder you. I mean, you need a few blows. Also, the lag is strong, so... Even if you think you're missing the blow, the creature is indeed hitting you. We have very strange hitboxes. Alright. Killed a few more. So. We know this is the right direction. Because we've got minuscule hits. Now, hopefully... yeah. 1, 2, and 3. Again, minuscule amounts of galena, but very poor native copper. Lot of copper, no iron. We're gonna have to look elsewhere, I guess. Well, let's try here. 1, 2, 3. Ah, very poor native, but minuscule amounts of hematite and alite. Again. 1. Even with a copper prospecting pick. 1 more. It still takes its time. Alright, we are getting closer to a copper ore place. We are not, however, any closer. Aha! Now see, that's an underground ruin. Now that's a different thing. That's a definitively different thing. So, let's be careful. So, what do we have here? Ah, these are gears, which you can exchange with. There's a bed. Now, this is interesting. Now, do notice we are losing sanity. We have found some metal parts, which is good. And an aged wooden bed. It's coming with us. Now, the wooden planks are actually a very important find because they're necessary for the wooden path. But we don't actually need them right now. Now, there should actually be a storage vessel somewhere in here too, but this is a very good find. So I'm actually gonna mark it. Deep mine. Underground house. Save. Alright, now we are looking for alright, if it does mark it, there we go. Okay, need 2 more samples. Perfect. So one is there, one's gonna be there, and the last one will be here. What do we have for me? We are getting closer to the copper, but nope. So this was a good find. Very good, actually. Let's just dig our way back up for the time being. So that's where I came from. That's a nice spot. Let's see. I mean, we don't have to dig down vertically. 1, 2. Well, 1, 2. Yeah, maybe I should have gone more distance. 1 sample. I'll take that one. And nothing. There's very poor copper and minuscule amounts of everything else. This is not what we should be looking for. Again, these guys are quite perseverant. Just murder them so they don't pose a threat. So this is a nice exploration area. Problem being, there's no hematite. 1. Yeah, horizontal doesn't really work. Has to be vertical. Another one, just... Again, they do spawn, so... Normally just 2 hits are enough to kill them, but... So... I'll just get the tin. For now, at least. Again, there could be more. There's always more. Let's go elsewhere. Well, let's see. Where does the water current lead? Well, that's the exit. Great to know it's there. This leads back up. Into more enemies. Just give him a 3rd blow. Yeah, now he starts running. Ah, but he's not alone. That's where they're coming from. Alright, that one's dead. Oh, come on, he totally had missed me. 2nd one's dead. Yeah, as long as they're surface drifters, they're relatively the less strong of them all, but... There we go. More? What was it, a party up there? Are you all enjoying yourselves? So, anyway. Let's try this again. 1. Oh. Yeah, because apparently it kept an old sample. Yeah, if you're sampling too far away, just says no. Nope. Will this be a good spot? I mean, it's the opposite end of the whole thing. What do you mean need two more? One is there. Ah, it's not far enough, I guess. There you go. 1, 2, and the third one over. Nothing again. And this is the frustrating experience of finding minerals and metals and whatnot in this game. A very frustrating experience. 1. I mean, 2. 3. Well, I get it, there's copper. I mean, I don't want copper. I want iron. Time to go down here then. Water goes. Yikes. So... let's see. 1. 2. Oh, what do you mean I'll need two more samples? 1. And then I guess I'll get one from over there. That seems a construction of sorts. Ah, why do you do this to me? Ah, well, we have found more salt pepper. Very good. Now, salt pepper will be used to build bombs. Quite a lot of salt pepper, actually. I am pleased. Ah, and here's the copper that was annoying me. I stand corrected. This is a lot of salt pepper, and that's a rich copper vein. Well, man, we're in business. Not for what we actually want, but we're in business all the same. Yep. Well, nothing beats gathering the salt pepper with a shovel. Well, there's a very rich copper vein just waiting to be harnessed. Yeah, there's only salt pepper here. Yeah, salt pepper, salt pepper. I mean, I could make a very salty salad, I guess. But this will be used to make bombs. And with bombs, maybe we'll have an easier time. I should throw away the andesite stone. I don't really need it. Because I'm already planning to make space for more of this. Again, once you find some of a resource, usually, sometimes, you find enough for life. Especially if it's deep underground. Then you're reasonably certain it's going to be a rich source and you'll be set. But it doesn't normally end up this way sometimes. So pay attention, be careful, remember, and just throw away the gravel and the dirt. Also, this is simply copper, so I don't need to waste the tin for it. Just get the... yeah, use the normal copper pick for this. And again, I just noticed the thing here is going down very fast. Because again, digging deep is problematic. All right. Again, normally the copper follows itself. Like, it's like tendrils and whatnot, so they move a bit, but not too much. If you dig just like an extra one, just to be sure, and if there's nothing in the diagonal, then you can just let it be. So we got ourselves some copper. Very nice, very useful. Let's see what the prospecting pick has to say about iron instead. 1, 2, and 3. Very poor native copper. Minuscule amounts of hematite. And so it's out of here for us. We got the salt pepper, which is ironically very good. I'm gonna have to come back later. And we can arguably manage to dig our way out this time without having to die down here. Yeah, well, excluding the enemies clearly do seem to want us, but we have deftly avoided it. And now, well, we sent it running. So on the opposite end instead, let's see, what do we have here? More enemies, I'd argue. Also, a deeper plunge into the darkness. Ah, more salt pepper. Again. In a very strange formation. Yikes. So, if I need more salt pepper, I know where to come and get it. But I don't actually need more salt pepper right now. I mean, it's good to know it's there. But I don't arguably need it. So I do wonder. Probably should come with a bucket or something and get... Because the water is going down. It's kind of a lift. So, you know. And take the lift down, but can you take it up? Yes, you can. No, you cannot. Differently from Minecraft, the lift is one way only. And I might have just screwed myself. Well, I'm down to... That's a deep drifter, I guess. Or just a surface one. Yeah, no, it's just a surface one who got lost. That's good enough. Alright. And this is a dead end. Well. Let's see. What can we find here? Very poor native copper. Again, only copper. What does this place have with allowing me to get iron? I mean, it does have salt pepper. I'll give it that. Just because it has one item doesn't mean I... So, let's see. Should I leave anything behind? No, I just dig. Oh, I dug with a copper pick. Genius that I am. Alright. That's where the salt pepper is. But it's not where I'm aiming on going. So. Let's follow the water and we should be out of here. Oh, that one just went behind me. Yeah, sometimes they get better of you. You just have to kind of outmaneuver them. Alright, this is gravel. Now, where there's gravel, you're normally on the way out. Good enough. Yeah. Trees. Alright, we're out. So, this is a very nice place. But also one we're gonna have to leave ourselves behind for a while. As I make my way back to the fort. And the wheel has indeed stopped turning away from what it had to be. So. But anyway, yeah, finding iron is another, even with a copper pick, it's another long trek and journey. And while with copper and tin, you can change it to make it easier. Ah, I see the light. Good. Copper is completely different. I know. Now, funnily enough... Ah, well. Thank you, but... I'm gonna play while I watch. Sure. If you do find iron, you'll be far more in luck than me. So... let's see. I'm back to where the other guys were, to the trader and whatnot. But again, the main problem is iron. Because the last era, the one which requires the bloomery to reach, does indeed need iron. I mean, no iron, no party. Can arguably talk with the traders and avoid that problem. If the trader, when he gets the new goods... see, we have 5 gears now. We can buy some of this stuff. With 5 gears, there's a lot we can buy. Like a bow. 14 bronze armor. He sells clothes. Which do little. They chose a different struggles. Well. But anyway. The survival vendor is the main reason why I put myself down here, but again, problem is you need a good RNG factor. And finding iron, well, that requires the best RNG of them all. I can even hear the growling of enemies behind me. I'm just running. I should make some manner of moat. Just... and there's the blazing torch. Alright. And as I'm back into my fort, the thing starts to shine to the right. Good enough for me, I guess. So, gonna fill the bows. Excellent. Now, I did find some extra copper. I'm gonna need the hammer for this. And I found some chunks of this. Excellent. Now, 1 and 2. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes it's rare, but I lucked out in this case. You can't just upgrade it. They just spawn, and in that case, 2 spawned close together. Normally it's 1, sometimes it's 2. I haven't seen a 3 trader's place yet, but it happens. Which was why I decided to set up base here, because the survival trader is pretty much next to whom you want to be. Because every 3 days they do change their equipment, and if you get the right one, you can bypass some of the requirements. I'm gonna need more peat. Where did I leave it? Here. Because I do need to make the last 2. Yeah, normally you set up the base near the traders when they're good traders. Like a cloth trader is kind of useless, I think, but to each their own. So, saltpeter. Saltpeter. Peter. For blasting power. So, we need sulfur and black coal. We do have black coal. We found it. But we are lacking sulfur, which can be found on the surface. Or in ore, in chalk, in chert, in a lot of stuff. So sulfur can be found atop. But it is late at night, and we'll get our sleep for now. So we have a saltpeter, salt whatever. We should find sulfur. Will we? Who knows? Alright. So, first of all, let's put the saltpeter away. Let's grab some stuff which probably doesn't need to be here. Yeah, the greenhouse is very useful. So wait, this is where, this is the nearly empty one. Alright, so 1, 2, remove the charcoal. I'll put the aged and the metal gears there, and alright. So, what am I in need of? I am in need of asset. Alright, the aged wooden bed. I'll just put it down here. There we go. 2 nice beds, just for when you need to sleep 7 hours or when you need to sleep 9 hours and a half. Now, sulfur. Can I find sulfur? Probably not. But this won't stop me from time. Also enemies tend to weep on the surface sometimes, somehow. Game, why are you freezing on me right now? Do not freeze on me. Come on, surface drifter, just leave it. Good boy. So, at this point, just to show how the bloomery works, I'll go get some quartz. Which, and again, neat tidy trick. Point the spots you find, and you shouldn't ever have problems. Yeah, I did find a meteorite. Well, I guess I must have imagined seeing the quartz bit somewhere. Hop, hop, hop. Jumping, hop, hop, hop. Going up, going up. I am sure there's got to be some quartz somewhere around here. So, peritodite gravel, rock, Aha. It's all very nice, but I'm pretty sure I saw some quartz somewhere around here. And this is all gravel. Yes. Those are birch leaves. Well. Who am I to tell them? Well, native copper ore in the peritolite. That's very nice. Not what I'm looking for, but very nice. So, what do we have here instead? Because I do vaguely remember some quartz slammed against a wall, and I was like, oh, there it is. Quartz. So easy. No point in marking it, huh? And because I didn't mark it, of course, I've lost sight of it. Quartz bits. Well, why would I say no to quartz when it comes like this? These were more over here. Yes. Well. If this is quartz, it means, but down here, right under our feet, there's quartz, and a lot of it. So we should indeed be digging down here. Yes, we should. Yes, we should. This is gonna end so badly. Ah, well. I was expecting to actually dig a way hell more deeper, but... Well. So, the first layer, kind of useless all the time. Aha! Now, to break through quartz, we're gonna need a tin bronze pick. Do we have one? Of course we do. Otherwise we wouldn't even be here. Because, first of all, let's see just how much of this there is, because... yeah, no, there's a lot of this. Yeah, no, there's a hell of a lot. Right, gravel does have physics. Be careful when digging gravel. Because gravel likes to collapse. Also, I'll never understand why you need a tool free to break quartz. Like, quartz is only useful for glass. Even then, it's debatable whether you actually need it or not. I mean, for winter, but if you have proper supplies, it becomes a trivial issue, so... So... Quartz. Why are you quartz? Quartzing. There's a lot of quartz. So much quartz. And all, like, unless I'm mistaken, quartz is only good. I mean, you can find gold in it. I ain't saying. But, aha! Silver in quartz. So we have struck silver. I'll take it back. But still no iron. And I kind of wanted iron. I don't really care about the silver. I just wanted iron. Yeah, you can pan. Like, arguably, you can pan for everything that is in the game. Panning actually has a very small chance of giving you everything in the game. So, you can find records, you can find lots of stuff by panning. But it's a very, very small chance. It's a very, very annoying mechanic that requires a very, very long time. So, it's very, very, very annoying. Like, maybe if you had a force of, like, I don't know, 500 players, each of which was panning, you could maybe get around it. You tried to defeat me, physics, but I was smarter. Oh, come on. Was this because I said I was smarter than you, physics? I'm sorry. I mean, the problem is most of this is just plain quartz. Which I can use to make glass. Alright, but that's it. Glass. Alright. I mean, I could keep digging out more quartz here. But let's see. Prospecting peak. Tell me, will there be iron in my future? Oh, prospecting peak of the future. Is iron in mine? I swear, give me iron. No. I mean, bismuth is very, very nice, but no. And minuscule amounts of magnetite. I don't need minuscule amounts of magnetite, game. I need more. You need to give me more. If not that, at least give me something else of value. Like, if only there were like iron bits, so you'd know where to look at. Because it's not a problem if I have to dig down and I lack the tools. It's a problem if I don't have any visual cues on where I have to go. That's the most annoying thing. Also, I've already ransacked the church, which is why I'm not going towards it. And I know that kind of over there, there's like an underground area. Which I think might have something of use, I don't remember properly. I know I saw it and then I was like, ah, yeah, sure, but no. Ah, bismuth. Yeah, it had bismuth. This is native copper, I'm leaving it where it is, so maybe if I need it I can find it again. I mean, this is a very dry area. And this is sand. And like, what am I supposed to do with this? Alright, but this does look like a strange place, so let's see. Maybe the prospecting pick will be more useful. 1. Two. And 3. Let's see. What do you mean, okay, we need one more sample? Ah, maybe it wasn't far enough. Fair, fair. Ah, we did it. People, we didn't. We did it. Decent magnetite. We freaking did it. It's here. Somewhere. But it's here. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Now we just have to fucking dig. But it's here. Good. Good, good, good. Alright. I mean, it's minuscule amounts. So, first I have to find it. Alright, so. I'm connecting the triangulation points. So. This is the second triangulation and the third one is over there. Once those are connected, we start the fucking... We start digging. It's a minuscule amount, but the moment we find it, we follow the vein, and we should be set. But we do need to find it. That's why I need to triangulate. There it is. So. Yeah. I should have paid attention to this. So. Alright, and it has to be dug in that direction. So, it could be anywhere, but within certain limits. So, this is our digging area. We're gonna have ourselves a pleasant time, I guess. But it has to be done. Hopefully, we'll find what we're looking for before we break another pick. Unfortunately, I'm relatively sure we won't, so we'll have to keep on digging. So, first of all, the area is this one. Alright, time to dig down. So. One yes, one no. Why? Because this way, if it's there, we'll see it. Arguably one yes, two no. Because you can see on the edge of both sides, so... There's something there, we'll see it. Now, unfortunately, the prospecting pick, I think, goes 8 blocks deep. So one has to go 8 blocks deep himself. Which can be problematic by itself, but what can you do? Now. Problem is, of course, finding out where. Deep, deep digging. We are digging deep, deep. We are digging deep. All right. Still nothing over there. Alright. Let's reason it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It has to be a block over there. Oh, come on. Does it still have to be that far away? Decent magnetite. Yes, it's in this area. We're getting there. I have no idea where, but we are getting there. Just... I'm gonna have to dig a lot. So I'll just put a marker. There we go. And then we'll keep digging. Until inevitably it comes out. Or we die. Whatever comes first. Arguably. Oh, we ended up finding andesite. Very nice. Not what I was looking for, but very nice. Guess we're changing layers now. Just how many more layers would that be? I mean, if there was some manner of... I don't know. See-through items? Let's see. Oh. Ah, no. I didn't. Dot help. So. Well, set view distance, read local game time or speed, spawner data, display information about the server. Hello, the recording mode. Haste mode, recompose. Oh, mapped. Word map stuff. Like what? What does doing dot map? Doesn't seem to have done anything. Like dot. The map hasn't changed. Well, guess that command was useless. Anyway. Is that? No, it's just extra rocks. I was like, oh, that looks like iron. No, it's extra rocks. So the question is, are we getting closer to it or are we getting further away from it? Only one way to find out. So, prospecting pick. Ah, after I've dug a couple more. So, one over there. 2, 3, 4. And then got one there, and the last one should be there. Yeah, decent magnetite, alright. Yes, somewhere though. Somewhere is, it's not getting any closer. And how deep do we have to dig to find it? One could at least. I mean, I know I shouldn't be expecting much of it. Also, the floating cubes that refuse to properly fall. I'm gonna need to go back and make another pickaxe. This one fails. Well, I dug a nice pretty square. Gonna make it bigger though. So. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Well, is there? Yes. Yes, it's... I hope we're getting closer and I'm not just going mad with it, but... yeah, I've been going pretty deep. And we've been going deep with purpose now. It's not like we've just been going blind, so... it has to be here. I mean, this is a one-way road at this point, but... I demand to find iron eventually. And instead, nothing yet. Already going pretty deep at 85. Seriously, how much deeper? This is starting to get annoying though. Like, even with the copper pick, make no mistake, even with the prospecting pick, you still have to dig. And it might not be enough. Like, seriously. I ain't asking for a miracle, but... see, this is where the game gets a bit frustrating. Like, you may be doing things right. Just doesn't mean it's going to be an easy thing. Sometimes you're just gonna be stuck. Thank you for the follow, but no, you just gave me a heart attack. I seriously need to do something about the sound it makes. Because I swear, the sound the following makes is something out of a nightmare. I mean, it's just a fun plop sound, but I swear, when it comes out, and I'm not expecting it, like, I am seriously not expecting it, it just... oh, my heart. But thank you for the following, whoever it was. Yeah, no, I mean, after the first one, the second one just was less effective, but... yeah, because I'm not like, this game kind of takes your mind off a lot of things. You're just here digging, and your mind just goes away, right? So as your mind goes away, you suddenly hear this sound, this blow up, and you're like, damn, what happened? And I'm still digging. Seriously. And the wheel is starting to turn back. How deep do we have to go to find magnetite? Who knows? A hell of a lot. So. Yeah, so... okay, 2 more samples. Let's see. 1 more sample. Let's see. Come on, how close are we to it? No, still need 1 more sample. Still 1 more sample? Get it from here then. 1.6. Yeah, I mean, I know it's in the area. Thing is, it's... I swear if it was like beneath my feet all along, I'll have words, but no, I guess I just have to dig. Eventually, it will show up, right? It will. Right? I'm feeling everything but happy. Like, iron will eventually show up and I'll be happier for it. Just, do I have to dig straight down to... I mean, this is the triangulation of the whole thing. It cannot be anywhere else. Like, oh, the game wouldn't be so evil to give me a false sense of hope now, would it? I mean, if I've missed the square, I'd be quite sad. So now the pickaxe is going to break. I know. There's no way to repair items. That's another thing that's a bit annoying about the game. You cannot repair items, like maybe using the hammer and a spare copper block, so you don't have to dig them again, or make them again. You just, take the copper block, take the hammer, and hammer it all back into shape. I don't want to risk leaving the triangulation area. Yeah, no, it's over here. Even if a pickaxe break, I should have brought a spare, arguably. Or a copper, or a couple of copper mores, but... So... That's come to this, hasn't it? At this point, I'll just dig. I don't know what would be more annoying, to find the iron just as the pick breaks, or to not find it. Like one of the two things would probably annoy me more. To find the iron just as the pick breaks, or to not find it. Like, if I don't find it, I can always say, well, screw it, I'll do something else. But if I do find it... Yeah, no, I need one more sample from further away, I guess. Nope. This one far enough? Yeah, decent magnetite pop is mutinite. I mean, I'm still digging, but... Game ain't cooperating, is it? Like... Why don't you wanna be my cooperation partner? Why won't you have a little wish on my heart? Why don't you give me... At this point, it never dig down straight, but I do know the point kill command at this point. I'm starting to get a bit... There we go. Well, you know what? This is fine, go. I mean, I can get out just with gravel, I guess. I mean, let's... There we go. Now, let's see. How far up can we actually go? Well, we can go pretty high, I guess. With all the gravel we got beforehand, we might even be able to get out of here. All according to Keikaku. All according to plan, I guess. No, but my hatred for you, game, is unmistakable. I will have my revenge. We are getting back up. Alright, though I do need to pay attention so I don't actually fall to my death and gloom and whatever. As I am... Like, seriously, I am relatively certain I might be missing something along the way. Maybe if I actually did do the panning, I'd be further along. Well, I think the sky is just out there. That does seem to be the case. So let's just go for it. Do we have a solid block? No, we only have sand. Seriously, man? Seriously. I'm busy doing my stuff and you decide to just rude. Just don't. I mean, problem is these cubes have gravity. Well, I got shot sand to go next. Yep, that's the exit. And it's soon going to be morning. Alright, and we're out here. So, we'll have to go and come back later. But at this point, I want to see if there's like a cave or something nearby I can get in through. Because, nah, I doubt there is actually an underground passage. Well, whatever. Let's head back. Base? Make so many more copper picks and tin picks that by the time we're done, the game itself will surrender. Also, I only got one nugget of silver. That's sad. I was hoping for more. What is this? A passage into the depths? Well, we'll go there later then. And now I just wanna go and get what is needed. Again, so here's the thing, the game is nice, the exploration part to find the materials is probably the selling point, and also the frustrating one. Like, for the rest, I guess if there were more eras and more interesting things to discover, like the ruins are a very good idea. When he came up with the ruins, he probably struck gold. But there should be more recordings, and there should definitely... So, the prospecting peak mode, you unleash the chances in the chunk. There's one sample and we'll tell you if there is actual, it has to be configured to allow mode 2. I think I did configure it that way, but I wouldn't know where to look for it now. But I think it was configured to allow mode 2. What should it be? Like, yeah, I know. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. But I think I did allow for mode 2, like in 8 blocks or something like that. So I was expecting it to actually work that way. Is that a pig? Hello, piggy. Hello. I didn't know this was your spawning place. I'm gonna let you be for now, piggies, but I'll be back later. Am I heading in the right direction? I'm here. My main base is there. So no, I am not heading in the right direction. Because why head in the right direction when you can go the opposite way? Dun da dum. I mean, I understand. Maybe I get it. I mean, you can't modify the server once it's working, but the moment I'm in a safe area, I'll check if I can see the server info. Like if I do the help command, and then I check server info. What does it give me? Ah, well, it gives me nothing useful. All right. Nothing appeared on screen, nothing is anywhere, so no. Server info doesn't do anything of use in this case. Is that? Now, seriously, how did the animal get there? Is it an animal? No, it's just a trick of the shadows. I thought though it would. Like the rabbits, they want to reach the garden up above, but they cannot. Because I cut them off. Well, this will teach them to try to eat my seeds. So. Ah, the season is done. I have the flax. Gonna have to grow it. Cut it. It's harvesting season. Harvesting season, mining season. See, the torch, leave them here, they burn out after 3 days. You need this thankful oil lamp to have it last for longer. Now, how much stuff? Ah, right. So the last thing I wanted to do, well, 12 bricks should be just enough, arguably. Let's see, how was it? Bloomery. So, yes. So this was the bloomery base. But then we needed the chimney. Wait, maybe the chimney was 5 blocks. Ah, no, it was 4 blocks, but in this shape. There we go. Now, the bloomery is actually needed for iron, but also for glass. So, bloomery base. Bloomery chimney. Now we have to add smeltables and fuel. Well, our smeltables gonna be quartz chunk, clear quartz. Because why not? Well, arguably, yeah, maybe I should have gone with a normal quartz and the clear one. Because you can't get it back afterwards. Just there. That's it. No takebacks. And I pity you can do nothing with the stones. Anyway, we have to add fuel, which in this case will have to be charcoal. Let's see. I don't think we need a lot of it, but... So contents, 5 charcoal and 17 clear quartz. Yeah, I cannot add more, so this is the maximum. Yeah. So this is the maximum. Good enough. Nope. Wrong chest. Good chest. And now we ignite it. Now, if only I had found iron, it would have been iron in this. Now it smokes, and we have to wait until it's done smoking, then we break it, and we should have glass. And that's pretty much how one advances into the Iron Age, if one does find the damn iron. But we haven't found it. Sad. Unavoidable, maybe. I have enough to make 3 picks if I really want to. And I do have more copper bits, so I could make more tin and whatnot. But that's pretty much it for what concerns the game. So, I've played it a bit. It's more fun with friends, And it's more fun when you're playing in a community and you're all building something big together, like a village, a fort, or whatever. And everyone contributes and people explore and find stuff. And someone's in charge of cooking, someone's in charge of tending to the fields and whatnot. You can play this in single player. And in single player, I guess it's relatively more easy to survive once you get enough crops and enough terra preta to go around. And the grain will pretty much last forever, so once you get the grain, just don't cook it immediately, and then you're fine. Now, storms, again, the first storm was meant to be in 25 days, so I'm not gonna be seeing that, I guess. But yeah, pretty much the plants are all mature, there's grass growing, yeah. But anyway, linen, like, if you find flax, just go for the flax, because linen is the most useful thing of everything else. And I'm just dumping the stone away, because who the hell needs all this stone? There we go. Then remember that the fields need to be left fallow for a while to regenerate, so. And down we go to recover what was lost. Also, be careful of the currents, because the waters in this game are different from the waters in Minecraft. Dumping away more stone. And more stone. Dum-da-dum. Now, going back up. Because it's harvesting season. And it's going to be harvesting season for a while, I guess. Since I'm gonna be harvesting a lot of stuff. Let's see, is everything ready here? Mature. 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 Yeah, everything's mature here. Yes, everything is. So just... Oh yeah, I'm gonna need more space. I'm like just throwing stuff away I don't need. Because I need more space. Just... I mean, I was lucky to find it. But... arguably, it's just a matter of looking for it. Like... You pick a direction, and as you're walking, you look for the darkest possible dirt you can find. Like, 9 times out of 10, you're finding peat. But there's that one chance where instead it's terra preta. And then you're set, like... Because that too is all terra preta, except the bottom here. Like, once you've got enough, you've got enough. Now, let's put some of it away in the cellar. That one's still going. Yeah, this is gonna stay fresh for a while, so... just gonna dump... the grain, the carrots... Yeah, no, not the seeds. The seeds I'll need. The onion... the turnips... because the seeds I have to replant. The rest, not so much. Should probably put away some stuff I'm not going to be carrying around. Alright. So, let's see. Normally it should be more than 9 blocks. Have you tried digging below? Like, normally it's like... I found like 9 blocks above, but then if you look below, it's just there, but you don't notice it because it's kind of covered by its own grass and whatnot. So wait, I think I can. Yeah, these ones were. So I've recovered some space, and I can put 1 and 2 there, and this does free some space for me. Now we can go get the rest. So mature carrot, the rice still needs to grow. So, but here we are done, and it's time to get all of it. We should have more than enough food to survive anything actually here now. Like, I don't think we need to have another, like a third harvest. Like, this is harvesting season and that's it. We're ready. We've got quite a lot of it. Alright. Yeah, I mean, the carrots. There we go. And down it goes. Yeah, in the cellar. So. Rye, flax grain, carrots, turnips. Like, 103, 100, you just add them together and they kind of do the average. Like, this, the onions will last for a year. There you go, just dump them together. So much flax. Like, the grain will last for 4 years. Once you have grain, you're set. Carrots too. I don't even know why I bothered with making bread. Like, I don't think I actually needed to. I have 45 flaxseed. I think I can pretty much grow fields made only of flax. Yeah. Now, flax is important because with flax, we make twine. And with twine, we then make linen. And with linen, we make everything. Well, not everything because we cannot apparently make clothes or tunics or ropes. We can make stitches which are used for the gambazon, the beds, the linen sack, and the sails, as well as the ore blasting bomb. And the sail is needed for the windmill. So we're gonna make ourselves some sails. We'll try at least. There we go. Now see, out of a full harvest of flax, we didn't really get that much linen stitches, so we'll put them here together with the others. And the flax twine will go with the rest. You end up having saltpeter, this is going up. I need to replant the seeds somewhere. But I also need to moisturize. You see, the moisture is stuck at 75% because it's not raining. And because it's not raining, even though the rainfall in this area is common, the moisture isn't coming back. Moisturize me, said the enemy. And well, let me recover the wood first, and then if there's other stuff behind, I'll get that too. Now, we have left the areas fallow. This one is the only one which maybe... No. They need to rest. We've gotten 2 harvests out of them. We shouldn't be asking more. Alright, alright. Well, it is midnight here in Germany, and so I'll call it a day for now. Tomorrow, same beginning, same, so like late after dinner, German time. I'll see what else I can play. I have some more Dragon's Dogma actually I should get back to, since this was kind of a final episode of this one on the vintage side, because once you get tin, and once you find iron, and then you just proceed on it, and that's pretty much it, so that's not... It's even more annoying, actually. Like, getting to this point is the fun part. Going past this point is the annoying one. But that's my own personal opinion, and that's... I hope the game gets improved, and I do hope it gets to, like, it adds a new era. Maybe, like, all of this stuff that you're seeing is very, very nice, but most of it is obtained through traders. Like, you can make clay vases, but if you want them stylized or designed, you need a trader. And some stuff you can chisel your own way through. That's very nice. Not saying it isn't. But again, I hope the game improves. Looking forward to it, actually. But also, it's like, you know, if I need to break 5 picks to find 1 piece of iron, I'm gonna get annoyed rather than happy about it. And that's my own personal opinion. Hope you had fun. See you all next time. Bye bye.